Hey guys, we are back for episode number 2. I'm bringing you guys to an area that you haven't seen yet. This is something that Chauncey has worked on. This is the KOK Temple. We're going to go and check this out real quick before we get into what we're doing today. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about what's going on in here. This is sort of where I will have drawn my inspiration from to build back in the castle area, and we'll take a walk all the way over there so you guys can see exactly what we're going to be doing. But Sean has been putting this together for a little bit. I think he got the whole shell of this thing done in one day. As you can see, it's 4 levels tall, and there's only one way in, and you have to be using these, I don't know what you call this little elevator thing he's got up top here. But the view is gorgeous up top. I love looking out across here. I think the plan is eventually to put in a little town or a little village or some place that's going to be worshiping this temple. I think maybe that way, because that's the way to go to where we're going to be building our little castle type area today. But let's go down and take a quick peek at what he's put in here. Oh boy, which button do we press? This one. This one? There we go. So he's got a few levels. I know he's got plans. I'll let him share those with you. Oh yeah, this is a viewing room. That's the room we want to get to. Oh, a little bounce. But this is what Sean's been working on. As you can see, a pretty large room. I think what he's doing is some storage with some mine carts and I'm not really sure. I've got a general understanding, but I got no idea. But this is sort of what we're going to be drawing our inspiration from. As you can see on the wall, he's got these sandstone, what do you call it, smooth sandstone. He's got some chiseled sandstone with the creeper face in it. He's also got sandstone, just regular sandstone, the stairs there, as well as the full blocks. He's also got red smooth sandstone. And as you can see, this is the chiseled version of the red sandstone block. It's really cool. Neither of us knew that it did this until it did it. You can see that looks like a wither, doesn't it? It looks pretty cool. So you got a creeper face and you got a wither, and that's a little bit of variation, which is really nice. So that's kind of what we're going to be building with. Let's just bring these down. Well, let's head back up to the top. I'm going to show you the palette that we're going to work with. Let's head all the way up. Now I think this elevator, I think it came from Mumbo, maybe Exuma, I don't know. Somewhere. It's pretty cool anyway. It gets you going really quick. But here is our palette that we're going to be working with. So we got regular sandstone, we've got the smooth sandstone, and we've got chiseled. And then of course you also got your stairs and your half slabs. And we also have the exact same for your red sandstone. So we got regular red, we got smooth red, we got regular chiseled, and we got some regular some red stairs. I don't know, they contrast really well together. I really like how they look. And the reason we're going to be going with those, we're actually going to head all the way over so I can show you. It's just a small little walk. I guess we can talk about the little village while we're on the way there. What I kind of want to have done is, for that when we're actually walking between places, of course we're going to have a pathway in, but we're also going to have a little village just to break up the walk a little bit. And sort of done that a little bit already, if you guys remember walking from the favela all the way over to the farm area. We've got, it's not that far away, so I mean the walk, it doesn't seem crazy far because you got that little point of interest, and it's all complete. But we're gonna put a little village, and oh, it'll look nice one day when we have a little village right here and you can see the temple off in the distance. Ooh, it looks cool. But we're not very far away. The only thing that separates this temple area from where our castle is just this little forest. It's not very long actually, which is nice. So it'll be a quick little walk from start to finish. And the really cool thing, where that temple is sort of in line. We've got all the way at the start is the favela, and then you walk on down and you've got the farm, continue on walking, and you see this bad boy, and then you walk along this path that we just walked all the way to the temple. So it's a big straight shot. So I think once we have all of that sort of settled in with some little villages and such, we will actually put something off to the side. I don't know which way we'll go. We'll have to go and scout some land and find something cool. But that is the plan. So we're back at the castle. I'm going to show you guys sort of what we have done. I put in all the walls around this place, and it looks pretty cool. Let's see if we can maybe get up in these trees so you can get an overview of sort of what everything is. Because it's pretty big. I don't like doing these bigger projects just because they take so much work, but I think it'll be pretty cool in the end. At least what I've got in my mind, my vision, what I'm going to be trying to accomplish. And it's almost nighttime. So let's head up here and have a look. So we've got the walls all the way around complete, which is nice. They've all got their lamps in there, so we've got the cool lighting. I guess I can show you that before we'll head to sleep. But in this main courtyard area, you can see I've done a little bit of work on the actual, what would you call this, the courtyard of the area. And what happened was, let's go and do a walk-in from the front. What happened, I started building, and I was standing right here, and I was looking at this, and there's way too much gray. Like with the walls all the way around, and then this little castle was going to be out of stone as well. It was way too much gray, so I had to do a change to sandstone just so that it looked a lot better. Because if we go down here, I'll show you, this is the real view that really got me right here. If you're standing right here and you see that gray in behind this gray wall, it's nothing. You don't see anything. But I think if we change that to the sandstone and work with that sandstone, we got so many block options with it, which will be nice. It's going to stand out a lot more. Up on top there, you can see a little bit of the peak, where that's going to be the third level. That's going to be like the master bedroom. It's not just going to be a castle anymore, because we're not going with just the stone. It's going to be a castle villa. So there's just going to be one person that's going to be living here. And, well, I guess two. Beauchamp and I. The Team Cope Castle Villa. But these guys will sort of be the rulers. Sean and I will be the rulers of this little village community that curves over to the side we talked about last episode. Now, before we go to sleep, just have a look at this wall. It looks really cool. I really like the look of it. Let's head up on top of this hill so you can really get a good look. With the lights that are popping down from up top, and I mean, they're partially hidden. Ooh, I thought that guy saw me. It lights up the wall without there having to be anything there. And as right now, like it's pretty plain. The wall's got some detail into it, but it's pretty plain right now. So we will do some stuff to dress it up, like some bushes and some leaves and something like that. Oh, did I look? Let's get them. So I want it to look a little bit more like it's gonna have trees and stuff and pretty and beautiful. I don't want it to just be that stone look, because now it's going to be a villa, so it doesn't need to look as rough and rugged. I want it to be a nice place, and I haven't really done many projects that have all the trees and the flowers and the nice and the. So I want to do that here. I think this is the spot. I think this is where we're going to do it, and I got some ideas, and I'm going to show you some of them. Maybe not all this episode, but I'm going to show you a few of them. So I'm going to get to work on tearing down this inside a little bit and get a little progress done with some of the sandstone and show you exactly what I have in mind. As it stands right now up there with that sandstone, let's go take a quick peek before we cut. It looks very plain and very basic, and you'll see that in the dirt as well, where everything else is outlined for the buildings. Like this, it's straight line, and it looks plain and boring. We're gonna dress it up. So give me a little bit, and I'll be back with you in just a couple seconds. Okay, guys, I've done a little bit of work, and it's looking pretty good. It's the base layer of it, but it's looking pretty good. We're just back in Favela Town for right now. I wanted to do a little bit of an enchanting run. You can see we got a few books. We'll have a look at a couple of those. and to see how we did. But first, we need to go and shear some of these sheep. I need the wool for one of the things that we're going to be doing over at the new place, over in Castle Villa. And I need this light gray wool. I know there's a few different other colors in there, but might as well shear while we're here, right? Shear while we're here. What we're going to be making, can I get out? How do we get out? There we go. What we're going to be making with this wool is a banner. And the reason we're making a banner is so that we've got something that looks like maybe some curtains or some coverings or something like that for some windows at the castle place. So there we go. That will do. Let's just make one of those, because why not? Okay. Thank you. So let's go and have a look at a couple of these books and we'll put them away. It didn't take long to do this, maybe like 20 minutes, 25 minutes to get the actual, all of this enchanting done, which ain't bad. So we got, let's see, what were one of some of the good ones. Luck of the Sea 3 for making, what do you got there? The fishing rod, that's what we're talking about. And then we got Feather Falling 4, got an extra enchant on that. Power 4. Feather Falling 4 again, Aqua Affinity. Power 4. Got some fire protection, more feather falling. But this is what we got for books. This was actually all full at the start of the day. But somebody died. I'm not going to say who. Somebody died, though. And that's no longer full. But that's okay. That's why we do the enchants. So we're going to head on over to Castletown, and I'll show you guys the progress that we've got done. It's looking pretty good so far. I really gotta say, I'm liking the way it's feeling. I'm liking how it is up close as well as far away. There's still a lot to do there, but I wanted to show you where we were kind of at, because it's looking cool. It's looking good. And let's just take the shortcut. We'll go straight on through here, like you. Because you guys know the path coming from right there. This is just a little bit shorter way, and that's okay. Had a little bit of an accident here. Was playing with Casey Moon, a Raven Lunatic yesterday, and a creeper decided to show up for the party, and he blew a nice little hole right there. I think that's okay though, because we're going to be putting in a path, and we might have needed to level that out anyway, so that could have turned out really okay. Ooh, let's shear this guy. Yoink. There we get. Oh, we can make another banner right on. But we'll do that later. So as we get over this hill, you guys will be able to see, is it going to render in? No, we're going to cross this bridge. And then you guys will be able to see. You can see we got a little bit of color poking out. It's looking really, really nice. So I'm pretty happy. Let's drop off what we don't need here real quick. And I set aside what we will be needing. Let's do that. These guys can go away. We're going to do these. Oh yeah, those don't stack. I'll tell you why in a second. We're going to need some stairs. Why not? And I think, is that everything we're going to need for right now? Yeah, that's everything. Okay, let's head on up. We got to work on these stairs too. I hate jumping up and this on the grass every time. I want to get some stairs in place so we can run up here. It'll make it feel a lot nicer from down there. But here's what we got. It's I really like the feel of it. It's got the nice arches in there, which is great. As you can see, we've got a little bit of a combo. We got sandstone, chiseled, smooth, sandstone. So it sort of follows somewhat of a pattern. All the different textures make it look really nice. It's not all just one static thing. Like if you notice right here, we're going to change this in a sec. But these sandstone, all the exact same texture, wow, does not look good. Same with like the brick. If you look up on the wall and behind here, let's go and take another look. We got some smooth down on the bottom to sort of signify a little bit stronger than the sandstone in the middle. We got some placement of the chiseled sandstone. And then, oops, we've got some windows. I don't know if they'll stay. They're going in for right now. But what we're going to do is just place these little guys are right up on top there. It's sort of like some shade, some covering. Now, if you notice, these don't stack. They're both light gray banners, but they don't stack. So these two I got in my hand right now are the ones that we actually just created. And when you put it up and take it down, where did it go? Now you noticed it's in the slot to the right of the one I'm holding. There's two in that one. So we place this one, again, this is the one we just made, break it, and now they'll stack together. I don't know why it does that. I think that's really weird. But for whatever reason, that's just the way it is. And that's okay. That's cool. So that just adds a little bit of some detail while you're going to be walking through this pathway. Now, what we're going to put in is the railing right in front here. We experimented with it, and this is the one that I like the most, I believe. Especially for the wood color anyway. This birchwood, it goes in really nice with the actual sandstone. And we're not going to do this, so we'll talk about that in a second. But that's kind of what this front little area is going to look like on this side. Oh wait, we got to put these in first. What were we doing? This one and this one. We're just going to add in just a little bit of detail into this wall because it was looking really plain and really boring. Let's put those back. Uh-oh. Let's put that back. And you don't really want it to be too static. Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. We're going to put it like that. Upside down to create that little divot in there, or whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It adds a lot right there. Like, compare this wall to that wall, big difference. This has a lot more interest to it, a lot more intrigue. And all you did was put in some stairs. It made it look a lot nicer. And I'm sure we could probably do something on the bottom, maybe put another one of these right here, but I want to leave a little bit of that area for some foliage, some leaves, some flowers, whatever I feel like putting in there, I guess. But yeah, this is sort of what it's looking like, and I'm really liking it. So I'm going to need to transfer this over to this side. That's what we started with. Oh, it's so bad. It looks so bad. This, so much nicer. And this whole area is going to be in that color palette. Now, for the sides here, and the same with that side, we're going to be putting in a little staircase, just something small. I'm not sure exactly what kind of design we're going to be doing for it just yet. I need to work that out. It's not something I've looked at yet. I've got a couple ideas I want to try, but I'm going to have to go and play around with that. I guess one more thing before we call it an episode here. As you're going to be walking along this walkway, I put in this little ceiling up top here, and we just got some little trusses in just to help hold it up, make it look like it's believable. But we just got some stairs and some half slabs. I love the way that the texture looks between the bottoms of the stairs, or I guess the portion you would stand on if it was right side up. The smooth part, I love how it mixes with the sandstone slab texture. It looks really nice. Add a little more interest as you're walking. It's like the crown molding. I don't know. It's pretty nice. And then also, it bleeds out at the top arch right there, which is really cool. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any comments or anything like that, please leave them down below. And thanks for watching.